Hello and welcome to another UltimateFan video from me, Holly Shand, for Fantasy Football Hub. UltimateFan is a really fun fantasy game that's launched for Euro 2020 and there's still £80,000 worth of prizes to be given away in the knockout rounds. The competition that we're going to be focusing on today is the last 16 contest, which is a contest worth £20,000. The top 100 players all get a payout with £5,000 going to first place as well. Now remember, it is a free to play app. You can get it on the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. And if you're interested in getting involved, sign up using the link in the description below. Now there's a brand new pack drop available for the round of 16. You get 7 extra cards to play with as part of your players to select from for the competition. And if you're a new user, you can use those 7 players to start constructing your team for the round of 16 contest. Opening my first pack then, we've got Sweden is the first team that we've got. The first player that we've got is Krzysztof. I think he's Ukrainian. I've got Cabango from Wales. Don't know a lot about him either. Then we've got Ferran Torres of Spain. That's a great option. Spain are favourites against Croatia. Got Sadalek, Czech Republic player there. Rabiot of France, who seemed to get a few minutes in the competition. And then finally, we've got Frenkie de Jong. Obviously, the Netherlands are looking very good for progression in the tournament as well. I've also got my gold pack now, so this is for gold subscribers as well. 3 extra cards here on the US subscribers. I've got Bakary Saka. Hopefully he can get another start because he was man of the match for England. I've got Sabitzer, Austria. I don't think they're going to be favourites to go through. And I've got Souček as well from the Czech Republic. Another player who probably isn't a favourite to go through. Now we've had 3 group rounds of competition already. The third group round went quite well for me. I got 64 points. I just finished outside of the cash. I had a good lineup there with Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously getting a brace, scoring some decent points for me. Jordi Alba as well, put in a strong performance. He got an assist and a clean sheet. It was disappointment from the fringes of my squad though, but hopefully that boost of the extra new players from the pack will help me to set up really well for the next round of the competition. So you'll see on the screen now the team that I had selected for the last round of the competition, the group stage 3, and I'm going to be tinkering this team to then set up my team for the last 16 using those new cards that I've opened as well. Hopefully give me a few more starters because I did lose a few in the knockout stages. So there's lots of different cards to consider here. First of all, the teams, I've got to choose between Sweden and Ukraine. Sweden actually face Ukraine in the competition and I think Sweden are favourites to win. So I think Sweden are going to be my team of choice. Moving on to forwards then, I've still got Cristiano Ronaldo. A tough game against Belgium. I could also choose Lukaku. I just think Ronaldo, he's gunning for that outright, top scorer in the competition. It's hard to look past. I've got some other gold cards to choose from in the forward line as well. I've got Mbolo, Isaac, Lukaku. I think probably the decision is Ronaldo or Lukaku. But, Ronaldo has just been incredible so far in the competition. He's gunning for that golden boot. I do feel like Portugal are going to struggle to get out of the last 16 into the quarterfinals, but I still can't bet against Ronaldo to score given the form he's in, the amount of records he's broken in this competition and the records that are still to come. He's just that sort of player that is going to do it in a big competition. Now, next we need to have a look at the midfield. Again, I've got quite a few players to select from here. I've got a few extra options because, Shaparenko hadn't been doing too well for me. I had a lot of non-starters. I got Frenkie de Jong in my pack, so he's probably going to come in because, the Netherlands have got a good chance of progressing. I know he's not the most attacking of players, but he does get minutes. And he's a decent squad player to have in there. In terms of the other players to choose from, Sabitzer, Austria aren't favourites. Souček, the Czech Republic aren't favourites either. I've got Rabiot, struggled to say his name, Rabiot of France as well, who did get some minutes consistently through the group stages. Again, he's probably not the most prolific attacking player, but, France have got a really good opportunity to go through to the quarterfinals with their draw against Switzerland. So it probably makes sense to choose those 2 players maybe some of my other players have got a better chance of, you know, scoring goals and gaining assists as well. But you kind of just have to back, you know, the players with the best fixtures. And even Saka for England, I'm not convinced that he's going to be in the starting 11 for the game. And, you know, England may struggle against Germany and have not created many chances so far in the tournament. So I think for that reason, it's going to be Rabiot that comes in as the second midfielder. Now, the defence, I've been pretty set on the same defence all the way through the tournament. I had Maguire and Alba in my first pack. Have had a few other players drop there, but, you know, looking at the players that have dropped, they're not necessarily the favourites for their fixtures. You know, Wales, Czech Republic, Austria, Switzerland, they're not expected to go through. So I'm probably going to stay faithful to Harry Maguire, who secured his place in the England starting 11. Now he's returned to fitness. I think he's going to be a staple against Germany. Maybe we can get one of those big slabhead goals. I've also got Jordi Alba in there. He's been a mainstay of the Spain defence. Spain have got a good chance of keeping a clean sheet against Croatia, and we've been able to see what he can do going forward. Now, I'm likely to keep the mods on the same players as well. Might as well go with Cristiano Ronaldo for the Golden Boot. Double points for every goal. It makes sense to select him there. And then also looking at Jordi Alba, I think he might as well be the captain still because, you know, Spain have probably got one of the easiest fixtures out of all the players that I've got in my squad here. And you know that he can produce goals, assists, clean sheets. It's all on the table. And he plays 90 minutes as well, which is great. So here's the breakdown of the big tournament then. It's the last 16 competition, which runs from the 26th to the 29th of June. We've got those 16 teams remaining in the 8 matches, and the prize pot is £20,000. That is an increase from the group stages, and the winner grabs £5,000. Top 100 get payouts all the way down to £100. Incredible prizes when you remember that this app is free to play, so you might as well get involved. Now, it's also important to look at the scoring matrix. Now, we probably need to pay a closer attention to the scoring matrix now we're in the knockout rounds because we've got those penalty shootout points as well, which could be quite crucial. So, again, goal scorers get more than double the points of an assister. We get points for shots on target, tackles won, clean sheets for defenders, and then if you score in a penalty shootout, it's 3 points. A miss takes off a point. And, you know, that's why you need to think about sometimes with defenders, that if you've got a defender that's going to take a penalty, are they likely to convert it? And then with the teams, I had Sweden and Ukraine. It's 5 points for the win. Goal scored is 1. We take points away for goals conceded. And then a clean sheet is 3 points. A penalty shootout save is also a point. So sort of weighted towards goalkeepers a little bit there as well. Now, I think, you know, Sweden-Ukraine is going to be a tight match, but Sweden have got a lot of momentum on their side. They top the group, and that's going to be, you know, quite important when it comes to thinking about how well they're going to do in the rest of the competition. Now, I'll be back with another video for the quarter-final games at the start of July. Also at the start of July, everyone gets another 7 cards in a new pack drop. And if you are going to be an UltimateFan Plus subscriber for the tournament into July, then you'll also get 3 more gold pack drops in July. Remember, you get 3 cards in those, with 2 of them guaranteed to be those gold cards as well. So, if we have a look there, that's my team for the round of 16. Get involved in the app for free. Using the links in the description of this video gets you to the Apple App Store or Google Play Store to download the UltimateFan. We'd love to hear as well how your squads are taking shape, if you've had any big wins so far in the competition. Also, looking at if you've got really exciting players in your pack drops, tweet us with the hashtag UFSquad. Remember, it's 18 or over and you must be a resident of the UK to play. Good luck everyone with the last 16 contest.